So in the Plática, Sebas mentioned there was a video that he saw on TikTok that they zoom into his face, right? It was me, clearly. I zoom into everyone's faces. And I knew it was me because he commented, or the Plática page commented under my under that video. This is the video he was talking about, the one I made. So Sebas from La Plática is getting called out for being a bad friend. So in yesterday's podcast, Josh went on and shared his feelings about that was mostly it, okay? That was the video. And today I exaggerate the hell out of what I usually do.
There was even this one video. I forgot what it was. It was like, Sebas, da 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 da. And then they zoomed into my picture like that. I'm like, bro, look at the dramatic intro.
Sebastián Robles reacciona al chisme. All right, enough with the dramatic intros. Yes, bro. I zoom in on people's faces, okay? Anyways, Sebas and Josh actually... Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen it, go to my... right here to the page. Or if you're on YouTube, go to TikTok. And it's the latest video I dropped. Okay, a thing they mentioned was not everyone that talked about this situation put Sebas' apology up, okay? And I think this was clearly Josh. Yeah, Josh said, yeah, the thing that got me pissed off was that, no one ever put the apology that you said sorry after after I tell you the story. This is TikTok, bro. People's attention span is not it, bro. They go for like a minute. Okay, if this was YouTube, then yeah, we have more context and stuff like that. And if you guys were in my live last week, I did mention, or we did review it. Sebas did apologize, and we gave our thoughts. But if you guys do want to see more context, more stuff, go to YouTube and search up La Plática. I think it was minute 13 where they started talking about it. Unless you guys want to review it here together, I mean, we got time. It's 11:56 where I'm at. We got time. I think it's a 20-minute segment.
Now I wonder.
So what's up, Josh?
What's up, man? Dude, how are you? How are you? How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. It's going to be a good weekend. Good week.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How was your week? Been on TikTok lately?
Hey.
You been doing any scrolling?
Hey. I've been on TikTok, bro, all week.
You been on TikTok or you been on TikTok?
When I'm on TikTok, all I see is my face.
You what?
All right, if you're on TikTok, let me know if you could hear the audio. I'll just leave my headphones off, but let me know.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
You ever been canceled before?
I think they were trying to. No, you know what? I don't think they were trying to cancel me. I think that they were just simply talking about me. And it was, what was funny?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they were trying to. This was not cancellation worthy. I think I said that in my video. This wasn't cancellation worthy. It was just people giving their opinions about how Seba was as a friend, or is. Because you guys got to remember, this happened 2 years ago. This whole incident happened 2 years ago.
It was like the first time that I was on TikTok and I was like, I'm over it. I keep seeing my face.
Yeah, dude, you were all over my FYP.
Yeah, I was like, why me?
And it was crazy, bro, because I feel like we've had moments where we kind of get like, we're all like, something happens, right? We get picked up on something and we're on people's FYP. And I get hit up by people, dude, for this thing that just recently happened, I got hit up by a lot of people.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of people were like, dude, is everything good? I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I was like, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, no.
So look,
do you want to?
I want to dive into this.
Yeah.
We don't have to spend too much time on this, but I think it's interesting.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot to unpack here, and there's a lot that I want to say as well.
Yeah.
But just to catch up everybody on.
I don't know if you. Hold on, I gotta pause it. I don't know if you guys notice, if you guys are here watching the visuals on YouTube, but my bro Sebas, with all due respect, bro, these are some. When you're a chambelán for a quinceañera, and they give you the shiny ass shoes to go with the suit, my boy is wearing those shoes. No disrespect, okay? This is what just comes in my mind, bro, when I'm watching this podcast.
So we have an incredible audience that watches La Plática on YouTube.
The best.
And if you were just to watch our YouTube, the podcast, right, and you read through the comments, it's a one world. It's one family right here.
Yeah, everybody agrees with everybody.
This last podcast that we just did, we played this incredible game called Preguntas.
Yeah.
Where the objective of the game is to get deep and ask potentially hard-hitting questions about the people you're playing with. Mm-hmm. And we went into this just playing
Which
the game.
was an amazing game.
Yeah. And just no real agenda. Just like, hey, let's play the game and let's play it honestly.
Yeah.
Right?
And
let's be real here.
We played it honestly. These cards that we picked, they weren't placed there on purpose.
No.
Even though that would have been an amazing idea.
Honestly, that would have been
Yeah. But we just played it organically.
Yes.
And
So,
me and you had an amazing conversation.
we left the podcast. We recapped the podcast. We watched the podcast. We saw the podcast.
Someone said Sebas' facial expressions give me the ick. I don't know if it's because his facial. Oh no. The dress up solo shoe.
Before it went up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
I'll get into that too.
You and I had a full conversation saying like, yo, that was a great episode.
It was amazing.
Especially the segment of Preguntas. This is before the world ever saw it.
Yes.
If you guys saw the episode, one of the questions that was asked was, have we ever hurt each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, it's very easy for me to like bypass a lot of things, right? And just be like, you know what, nothing has ever happened. But I really wanted to play the game and I wanted to challenge myself.
Yeah.
So I dug a little deep and I was like, what can I say here? Let me look inside. Okay. And I brought up the time where Sebas, I ran out of gas and Sebas didn't come to my aid and rescue me and expose them for being an asshole. I'm just kidding. No, but we went into this conversation. That was a joke, by the way.
Someone asked if Danny, did you watch the whole episode of La Plática? Yeah, I watched some episodes. To call myself a fan, I used to be. I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch. I'm saying I'm not a fan now just because I don't watch it regularly. Like if I want to put it on and clean, then I do it. But this one I did watch the segment, but I wanted to review it with you guys. That way you guys get context for those that didn't see it. What episode is that one? It's the newest drop. Today's episode.
Oh, don't think that I'm traumado. I'm not.
Okay, just making sure. I'm joking, bro.
Don't think.
Oh wait, I missed the funny part. Hold up. This part was funny.
Asshole. I'm just kidding. No, but we went into this conversation. That was a joke, by the way.
I know. Don't think that I'm traumado. I'm not.
Okay, just making sure. I'm joking, bro.
Don't think.
I saw you grip the seat a little tighter, dude.
I was like this. I was like, here we go again.
No, we're going into this. We're
No.
gonna dive in. Yeah. So, anyways, we went into this, and the way I came out of that was I felt overwhelmed with gratitude, bro, because it made me really appreciate the friendship that you and I have, bro. And anybody who watched that entire podcast, I feel got a glimpse of how you and I operate and how genuine we are within our friendship. Okay, bro. I care about you a lot. So to call you out on something isn't easy for me because I am so sparing of your feelings. I care. But the fact that you allowed me to be vulnerable and you accepted what I said, right? And then you apologized for it and you kept apologizing for it and I felt your sincerity through it meant everything to me.
Yeah. And if you watch the video, we talked about it in the beginning.
Yes.
Like when we first started the game.
Yeah.
And I answered you. I said sorry. I maybe said some stuff that I kind of said maybe.
Why does that Mexican saying entre broma y broma, la verdad, se aroma come to the mind? I don't know. The video was so cringe I couldn't watch.
You don't understand maybe where I was coming from.
Right.
And then people took that differently. But, but it's okay. But
It's okay.
I could have ended it there.
Of course.
But after the break, I brought it up again.
Yes, you did.
So I could have easily stopped.
Yes.
But I didn't because I wanted to keep talking about it.
Yes.
And that is only because I love you. And that is only because I love talking about these conversations.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand back at home. Actually, I think they do. And honestly,
I'm saying people who watch the entire podcast, they understood it.
That's what I was going to say. People who watch the podcast and people who are watching it right now on YouTube, most of you
that's us, guys.
You guys are amazing.
That's us.
You guys completely understand who we are. You guys completely understand our sarcasm. You guys completely understand our relationship. And you guys know, some of you and even people that were on TikTok, they will never meet a Josh and Sebas. They will never even meet a couple like me and you.
Do you guys think it's like about understanding them as I don't want to say couple, but like a friendship, or just obviously we all play around with friends, right? But it was just that moment they were telling that story time. They're like, I don't know. It just, to me, it was a different thing than when they're talking off cameras. I don't know. This is me. I don't want to watch the episode. I feel so bad for John. I know, honey. I know. I don't know. It's not about how they are as friends. It was just about that moment, I feel like.
Who act the way that we act towards each other. And we even say this outside, inside this room, we act the same.
Yeah.
There's no, hey Josh, what's up? You ready? No, this is like nonstop talking. I don't know anybody in my life that I have a relationship like the one that I have with Josh. You know, we have like, if you think that conversation was, I guess, quote unquote, touching and crazy, and, which it wasn't.
I mean, dude,
I think it kind of got blown up, but it was a great conversation, but it was a very heartfelt. I think it
think it got blown up because, you know, this was something people want to give their opinions on. Okay. I was just watching this video right now. Yeah, we're reviewing it for more context because TikTok, I could only upload up to 3 minutes. People's attention span. I said this already, but where was I at? I lost my train of thought already. What the hell? I know. I don't know. It'll come back right now.
Genuine.
It was a more genuine. It was a more, you see us in a more serious side, especially with each other. Because we can be serious with other people, but when we're serious with each other, it hits different. Which is beautiful.
Yeah.
But if you guys only know the conversations that me and him have outside of this, I mean, yeah, we do this together. But
and even before we were doing the podcast, bro, I mean, I called you for a lot of stuff that I was going through that you helped me through and talk through.
And
that
you've talked about that on the pod already.
Yes, of course. I think, okay, so sorry, just to like kind of round it out, all right?
Yeah.
So we did this podcast, okay? We put it out into the internet.
Yeah.
That's going to live forever.
Yeah.
And, you know, TikTok came after you, bro.
Yeah.
What started happening was they were taking that clip and basically started pinning us against each other.
Yeah.
And
which was
villainizing
hilarious.
you and literally villainizing you.
Yeah.
And taking the whole moment completely out of context. Like, I almost felt like they just like thought that I just came in just to rip into you.
Yeah.
It didn't even really like, and it was one of those,
I honestly didn't think Josh came in to rip on Sebas like that. I don't know. I don't know where he saw those comments. I just feel like people were just saying, yo, what a shitty move from Sebas. You know, some people were calling Sebas a bad guy, a bad friend, because he didn't go save the day. I said this was a shitty move because my guy was 1 mile away from my house, and I would have picked him up. Okay, this is just me. Okay, Sebas said he would have called AAA or roadside assistant. I don't know, but yeah, I didn't see no one ripping Josh in the comments. But maybe I didn't go that deep into the comments, but. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was Josh's fault.
clickbait moment for
Josh keeps justifying him, asking like there's nothing wrong bringing it up if it bothered you. People said that it was shady because he brought it up on the show. I don't see how that was shady, bringing up a certain conversation when that's literally what they're doing, talking to one another. And they literally said, yo, we were playing a game. So they were playing a game. So, okay, if people didn't see the full podcast, then they probably didn't see this was part of the game.
Most of these like TikTok pages, you know what I mean? It was like, here's the headline. And then that's all people saw, you know what I mean? And didn't take into context that we were playing a game. Didn't take into context that you even apologize after. Yeah. And then honestly, I got a little like, I was like, yo, this was like a real moment that was like a testament to our friendship. And you guys are making this like a thing, like we're beefing it. Like this is, if anything, this is like should show like, yo, this is where we're at as homies.
I didn't think they were beefing it. I just thought it was a story time, bro. What's up, Jalissa? Yeah, I just thought it was a story time. Poor Josh trying to explain. Yeah, I didn't think anything about beefing. Obviously they're still gonna be cool with one another, pero about the whole beefing it, I didn't think that
we can talk to each other about stuff, and we can be vulnerable and honest, and there's still gonna be love for each other. And yeah, it was just crazy, bro. And throughout that whole time, bro, you know me. I would fully admit here.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive. So
I think
when they were coming after you, dude, I was hurt, and I was in my head all day, because then I started feeling bad, because I was like, maybe I shouldn't have brought it up. You know what I mean? Like maybe I could have worded it differently. Maybe I was too emotional about it. I started analyzing the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, the last thing I want is somebody to come after my friends, my family. over something I said. You know what I mean? But then I thought to myself, bro, we had a beautiful podcast, and now I'm getting sucked into that little clip of what everything was exposed. And I'm like, bro, we had a whole hour moment conversation.
Yeah, I told you that.
You did, because I called you.
Yeah, it was funny. I think it wasn't the first. I think it wasn't that Monday or Tuesday. I think it was maybe Wednesday. You called me. Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Because it went off on Tuesday.
Because you already went to your destination that you were going to. You were already there.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it blew up more on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday that I called you, by the way.
Yeah, and first of all, I was actually. That's stuff like that people talk about, making me the villain, which I thought was like.
Hold on, I just looked over, and the board says Sebas canceled.
Damn well.
Sorry, that's hilarious.
When people made me like sort of like the villain, I was like, I looked in the mirror and I was like,
I wish I could be like you, dude.
It's just it wasn't that. It's just like what can I do?
I think you know your intentions. You knew your heart.
Yeah. But it was really cute. And honestly, like this is how I know I have such a good friend like yourself. And I mean, I don't have to tell you that. You know, like we know how good of friends we are. First of all, I want to say
I don't know. I like them, but Sales and Karen, they are the shits.
Like everybody who made TikToks about us, like thank you. That was dope. Like.
It
got a lot of views. You gave us hella exposure, and it really made me realize, like, damn, we're actually doing something that people actually want to use our shit to post on their stuff, to do, to get, so people can watch it. I'm like, I guess they're editing it, they're cutting it out for people's entertainment, and it doesn't matter what the caption was or what they were trying to title it or what.
It matters at some point. It's
not gonna affect me, and it's so cute, guys. It was actually really cute. Josh
it's not gonna affect them, guys.
And he was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just chilling." Like, I forgot what I was doing. I was just like watching a movie or something.
You were laying down with Karen.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And he goes, "Man, I just need to talk to you." And I was like, "Oh, what happened?" Ready to do whatever. Ready to help you out.
Whose car are we taking?
Yeah. Whose car are we taking, bro? What you need, bro? You need gas? I got you, G. No, but when you call me and you tell me like, "Oh, I just want to talk to you," it does scare me because when I care about people like yourself, anything like I'll always answer the phone first or second ring.
Someone said, did they take the video down from their page? I can't find it. No, I think it's still there.
Because I need to know what's going on with you.
Yeah.
And there's only a certain amount of people, a handful of people in my life that I. That'd be my mother, my father, my siblings, you, Karen. Some of my best friends. What happened? Other than that, I can talk to you
straight
later.
to voicemail.
Yeah, not voicemail, but like maybe I'm doing something.
There, guys.
Yeah. And you're like, yo, like I need to talk to you. And like, no, I wasn't thinking like, oh, let me go help you, but I literally thought something happened. And I was like, what? He goes, bro, I just. What did you say? You're like, oh, I just kind of want to apologize. Like, what everything that's going on. Like, I feel so bad. I'm like, Josh, it's okay. I'm like, bro, I don't think people understand that we edit the videos.
Yes.
We are allowing this to go like up.
Yes.
We are allowing us to be vulnerable. We are allowing us to expose ourselves.
100 nailed it.
In my mind, you don't think that
you guys really think that he knew this was gonna make him look bad? Because I think he gets to that in a little bit. I don't know. I feel like he didn't think anything of this, and then it just went out and said, "Oh my God, we have a problem, bro. We have a problem."
Watch the video first, and you guys. Of course I did.
Yeah.
You don't think that I tell myself, "Oh, I'm gonna get some shit for this," Fuck it, because I don't care.
Did you know you were going to? Did you expect? There's no way you expect that.
No, I didn't expect it to go like that. Which honestly, like,
oh, he didn't. Okay.
If I'm gonna expect it, might as well blow up, right?
At least, bro.
At least, and it did. So, no, but me in my heart, no, of course not. I know who I am to you.
Yeah.
You know who I am to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know that, and I'm confident about that. And I told you, I was like, Josh, and I was like, thank you for calling me, first of all, because you're right. Like, it's all over my For You page, blah, blah, blah. But it's okay. It's la plática, bro. Like, people are going to talk about it.
Yeah, because
but there are some things that I didn't like about it. Like, they're saying that I was trying to gaslight you. They're saying that, they were saying that, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, I wasn't trying to do that. And then there was other times where I saw a comment where it said, like, it's basically saying like, yeah, I knew he was a fucking jerk off. as in like, I don't know who you are, Sebas, but like the way that you are, that you're a dick or that, you know, that you're a bad friend. So they would say things like that, like, oh, I knew he was a dick. You know, you can just tell. Yeah. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I was like, first of all, I'm the nice.
Low-key Sebas sounds more calm in this episode. Just got him down from his cloud.
Fucking guy ever.
Well, that's what I want to say. I want to say like, yeah, people.
But it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like those comments don't bother me. What happened didn't bother me. Yeah. Because I know in my head, my mother doesn't think I'm a dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, how many times, listen, well, I'll do respect, how many times did he say it did not bother me in this whole segment? He said it like 5 times. That didn't bother him. We get it, bro. It didn't bother you. We get it.
You don't think I'm a dick.
The person that it happened to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you were calling me and then you're like, I asked you, I was like, Josh, why are you mad at me? Yeah, and then you're like, no, what the fuck?
He goes, exactly 2 years ago.
Yeah, and then that was like 2 years ago. And the fact that something from 2 years ago came back up, like in reality, you know, like we brought it up and sure, you know, we tell a story, you know, we're storytellers. Yes. And I think
let's make sure we know.
Stories hit so well because we are good storytellers. You are really good with words. I'm really good at emotion and words and whatever.
Oh my God.
We're good at what we do. But you know, it's so funny to me and Josh because it happened 2 years ago. So the fact that we brought it up and then people now bring something
it's current,
like if it just happened, you know?
Because it did just happen, bro. Hold on, declining this guy. It literally, in our world, the YouTube world, the people that view the podcast, it literally happened. Whenever you guys come out with a story, that's when it happened. Even though it happened 2 years ago, 3 years ago, don't matter. That's when it happened, bro.
And I mean, me and Josh, I already told him, I was like, bro, me and you have already lived like 10 lives already.
But after that whole happened.
Wedding.
Literally,
like
new studio.
You were one of my groomsmen. What?
Bunch of stuff,
bro, that
vacation,
that problem that you had. Yeah. Which, when we talked about it, I was sorry about it. Yeah. You know? And that's all I can say. You know, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I hurt you. Exactly. That was real. That's why we talked about it, because it was real. Yes. And, you know, everybody back at home, the only reason why we talk about things like this is because we know that you guys would appreciate it. Yes. But TikTok is a little different animal, which is cool, which is fine. Yeah. Like, I didn't kill nobody. But
did not.
But
right?
Like I said, no. But like I said,
he's just too jolly for me right now. I'm sorry. He's jolly for me, dude. It bothers him. Sounds like they're defending his actions. I don't know. I don't know how they're making excuses.
I know who I am to you. Yes. And that's all that matters.
And dude, on top of that as well, I think one thing that I like, because I really like try to process the whole situation that was happening and stuff. And I just started thinking, I was like, as humans, we are all flawed, right?
Someone say he's fighting so hard to be right, like he's in. Yeah. So Josh kept it in for 2 years. Porosito, the person you thought trusted, didn't even notice it wrong.
Let people down in our lives. That is inevitable, right? I'm going to let you down if I haven't already. I'm going to let my girlfriend down. I'm going to let my mom down. I'm going to let my brother down. These are people that are the highest people in my life. Okay. But it's not about that, because that's going to happen, right? It's how you recover from that, right? What do you do to learn from that, to grow from that? In a moment like this, you essentially, not to like put it back on you, but like you hurt me, right? But the way you recovered from it, I think shows more about your character than the moment itself, because you weren't like, well, you know, like on some.
The way he recovered it, like at 2 years ago, the way he recovered it 2 years ago, or the way he recovered it after you told him?
Like fuck off type shit. Like, you literally listened to me. You might not have handled it perfectly in that moment, but you processed it and you apologized sincerely, and we grew from that moment, which is, to me, that's like the best thing that could happen. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, bro. I think like, I don't know, people, not to be all like dramatic and stuff. I'm like, people forget that like nobody's perfect. And you're gonna mess up. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's just about how you recover from that.
And you brought up something very important, you know, for us. And we shared it.
Exactly.
And that's just something so small in our relationship.
Yeah.
So also what I want to say as well is we talked about a situation that I hurt you, right? Yeah. And that's totally fine.
Yeah.
So 2 things. Have I done anything else to prove myself to you? And this is another question like for you. Have I done anything else after that incident that's similar to that incident that has proven to you that I am a person like this?
No. That you're saying like has it been like a habit of something?
Has it been a habit?
No.
Do you see myself
No me grites tampoco a la verga.
of like you know, I did that. I should have helped you. And look, I hate throwing excuses or anything like that. And I don't even want to talk about it because I know maybe some people might take it and run with it and twist it and say I'm gaslighting you.
Don't nobody take it right here in the chat. Both chats, nobody take it and run with it and twist it, okay? Nobody do that.
Are you?
No.
Oh.
Maybe that day, and I think this is it, because, you know, it made me even think, why didn't I help him? You know, that was 2 years ago. You no me acuerdo.
Yeah.
Why didn't I help you? And I think something happened in my family that day.
Oh, shit.
Where I was stressing about something. I didn't have to go anywhere or anything, but I was on the phone, you know? And maybe the way I reacted, that affected it. But like I said, I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm not trying to make excuses.
I don't even have to say anything, bro. Just, all right.
But it got me thinking.
Of course.
But I'm not going to talk about that because that's my privacy.
Porque no quiso BS LOL. Now something happened. He just said he didn't know why.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'll talk about it with you.
He keeps making it worse. Yeah, bro.
But I'm not going to put that on like social media.
Yeah.
That's my privacy.
That's fair. Yeah.
But anyways, have I done anything? And obviously I know I haven't, but I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Have I done any, like, I'm just basically making an example of a friendship.
He literally said he didn't remember. Yeah, I know, guys. I know.
Because you can be dealing with this yourself. Friends that hurt you, that have done something, that have maybe not created a habit about it, but maybe they did something that have done something one time. Well, are you going to say that they're a bad person? Are you going to say that they're always going to be like this? Are you going to say like, oh, maybe this shouldn't be my friend? No, people are not perfect.
I could make so many scenarios right now. Yes, this scenario specifically, not going for your friend, bro, is not as bad as others. Okay, like other big scenarios. You know what I mean? Yes, obviously it's not, dude.
Right? And at that moment, in that time, I should have maybe done something differently, right? For you, right?
Yeah.
And obviously there's gonna be scenarios where you're like, yeah, I'm done being your homie. But this one in particular wasn't one of those. Yes, everybody makes mistakes. All right. ¿Cómo dijo Hannah Montana? ¿Qué dijo? ¿Qué dijo la morra?
Which, like I said, we had an amazing conversation, but I've never done anything. If anything, I've proven how amazing I am. I haven't even, it's not even about proving it to you. I've proven it to you by showing it to others. And obviously you.
Yeah.
To anybody. That's why you love me.
Yes.
And that's why I fucking love you.
Yeah.
Because I know the way that you are. And
do-
I know the way that you are with other people.
Yeah.
How
And
long they've
that to
been
me
friends? I don't know. I personally don't know how long they've been friends.
is fucking money.
And I also believe that we are very understanding that we were talking about earlier, that we're not perfect, right? And then part of like of relationships, one big part of relationships that I truly believe in is the word grace, right? We gotta have grace for each other, man. Like I gotta be able to like take that moment and be like, you know what? That's why I didn't bring it up, and I probably should have.
Is this Josh? Yes, it's Josh La Platica. We're reviewing the latest episode.
Right? I probably should have like brought it up in that moment, but I didn't, because I was like, you know what? Maybe there was something that he was tied with that, and I figured out the situation, so it's fine, right? And it wasn't and like you said, there wasn't anything else in in our relationship that made me feel like that is who you are, and like that's how you view me as a friend. Like maybe I'm just not more of like a nonchalant friend, you know? So yeah, man, I think like as people, we gotta be we gotta show grace.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I have so much grace for anybody, to
Yeah,
be honest. And
yeah.
that's why nothing bothers
I'm sorry, I can't take this serious, bro. I can't. Not right now. Not this one.
me.
Yeah.
You know, but
Some people don't understand Sebas' sarcasm or the way he is. His personality is just a little extra. No pasa nada. What's la plática regularly chill. It's not that serious. Yeah, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. But like I said, we got to put salsa to the tacos, bro. Gotta put more salsa to the tacos.
Like I said, we had a very, and if you guys haven't watched the video, go to the last video. No, go to the last video.
Or just go on TikTok.
And then go on the TikToks and then do this. And then, you can be the judge and, you.
Bro, it's funny because I really saw like how there's different worlds, right? Like
That's what
TikTok
I was
has
about
its
to say.
own world.
That's what I was about to
I was
say.
on TikTok and I was seeing all these videos, and I remember the first page that put that part up. They only put the part where I'm basically expressing how I felt, but they never put your apology, and that bothered me because I was like, hey, there's another side to this, right? And I don't know.
I personally, listen, this is my opinion, okay? I personally don't think the other side, his apologies, made it better. I'm just saying. Their TM, yeah, don't worry, it's almost done. It's almost done. But I personally don't see how the other side made them better. Just me.
If they or they were planning to, but they were the only people that actually did put your apology up as well. Of course, they didn't get the same amount of attraction, right?
Yeah.
People want the drama. They want the
They're not like, bro, how many episodes have we filmed? More than 130 already.
Yeah,
No, I'm sorry. More than 100.
Yeah.
We're not on TikTok going viral by all the love that we show each other.
No. Did you hear?
Did you hear how nice Sebas is to Josh? Did you hear the amazing? Did you hear how Sebas tells Josh how he was so handsome every freaking day?
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna see any of that.
No.
It's only gonna be the ones where it's like kind of negative.
Of course.
But I don't even want to consider that negative because it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
But they're gonna remember that one video I showed you on TikTok because guys, by the way, like,
I think this is where he brings up my video.
while all this is happening, me and Josh are talking.
Of course.
We're texting, laughing.
Yeah.
We're forwarding each other the videos.
Well, I wasn't really laughing.
We're like, ha, 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 like, that's crazy. There was even this one video. I forgot what it was. It was like, Sebas, da, 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 da. And then they zoomed into my picture like that. I'm like, bro, look at the dramatic intro.
this is cinema.
And I made it more dramatic. So if you guys haven't seen it, go to my latest TikTok where I talk about them. I made it hella dramatic, the intro for Sebas. Get a good laugh. Because look at his face. If you're on YouTube, look at his face. My boy, he's laughing. He's genuinely laughing, guys.
Photography right here.
Bro, and it's so funny how they edit these videos, you know? So immediately, right when you see the first second or two, you're like, oh, there's something went down. It's like when you're on social media, right?
It's a hook.
It's a hook, and it's amazing. You guys did a great job.
Yes, you have to have hooks. Not me being a motivational speaker now. You have to have hooks for your videos, guys. Start making videos, Rosa de Guadalupe dramatic. Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
But like like when you see a black and white picture on social media, what's the first thing that you think about?
You're like, oh, this is gonna be bad, negative.
Yeah, it's like a RIP picture.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right?
Could be, yeah.
It's almost the same type of effect that it gives people. A dramatic intro.
You gave me an idea, brother.
What did Sebas do?
What happened?
You know? But there's nothing that anybody can do. And I'm not saying try it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's nothing anybody can do. And I have this in my mind to break us apart. Nothing. I've been friends with you for almost a decade.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That answers the question. Almost a decade. Maybe 9 years, 8 years.
And honestly, other than which was like, since you brought it up, I do think it's a big deal that I didn't help you. And no matter what I was going through, I should have just dropped it to go help you for fucking 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I regret that. And that's why we had that nice, bro. A lot of guys don't even talk like this.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of guys don't even fucking, bro,
No,
even besides that conversation, besides that game,
A lot of guys don't have podcasts.
me and you have exchanged millions of words together.
Yeah.
More than any man to man will ever fucking do. You know? And I am
From the
so
beginning of time.
comfortable with you.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with my sexuality towards you.
Oh, we see the shoes, man. We know.
Got it.
Like, bro, but at the end of the day, like, it's not going to be the first time that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I even told Josh, I said, Josh, if you said that and I'm the one that said what you said, it would have been flipped around. It's the same shit.
Flipped.
I'm not taking anything serious. I don't, and I'm glad that I'm kind of have like somewhat of tough skin because at the end of the day,
Yeah. So that was basically it, guys. But now I'm wondering, like, if this was the other way around, if the public would have done the same thing to Josh. Yeah, I don't know. They might have, but maybe not as bad as they did to Sebas. But yeah, there you have it, y'all. There you have it.